Hey guys, the cool guy Ho here. And yeah, I guess I'm back. It honestly all depends if this video does well or not. If no one cares, I'll probably just go back to my stack of gay furry porn. Anyways, today I'll be talking about how I think the Nintendo Switch is one of Nintendo's worst consoles. And before you start putting a strap on and start pegging me in the comments like I'm the Seasonator, please hear me out. Now, don't get me wrong, I have fun with the Switch. I don't think it's fucking god awful, but I don't think it's great. And before you say, oh, if you think the Switch is fun and you kind of like it, then why are you making this video? Look, listen, motherfucker, because I want to voice my opinion. I still think there's a lot of things holding it back from it being a great console. And something can be, like, really fun, but it's actually fucking factually shit. I think that's just, like, opinions, but, like, you know what I mean. Kind of like Mario Odyssey. That game is fucking complete fucking garbo, and people like that game. But, you know, that's another video. But yeah, I'm gonna be talking about things that can, like, the Switch improve on, or just things that are holding it back in general. Alright, number one is how cheap it is. One of the things that just pisses me off about the Switch is how cheap it fucking is. Like the plastic, the hardware, basically everything. My Switch's screen got scratched not even a month after I bought it. And I took so much care of that shit. Like, dude, the Switch's screen is more sensitive than my dick. And I'm circumcised! That's not the only thing they cheaped out on. The kickstand. Oh, the fucking kickstand. How do you fuck up a kickstand? My $1 pop socket from Family Dollar does more work. That's super specific, so you know I'm not lying. You know what? Matter of fact, my grandma's crippled and she stands up more than the kickstand. How do you fuck that up? Kickstand is shit, cheap, wonky, and it's so bad. Whenever I play with someone, it takes them like a whole minute or like 5 minutes to set up the fucking kickstand because it's so shit. I just think it's very sad that Nintendo's like a fucking $1 million company and they couldn't add two kickstands in the back of the Switch so it like has like the weight can actually handle the kickstands, or they couldn't have like a fucking expensive ass kickstand like some piece of metal or something. Literally, like, I don't understand how they fucked that up. It's like fucking Nintendo was like, the Switch is kind of heavy, fairly heavy, it has the Joy-Cons, a bunch of hardware inside. We need something that can stand it up when people want to play. Alright, so what do you think? Oh, let's get a piece of plastic! A piece of fucking plastic! And let's tape it on the back! Maybe that will work! Oh, fuck me, man. That definitely worked. Alright, moving on to one of the things I hate most about the Switch. The controller, aka the Joy-Cons. Oh, the Joy-Cons. The Joy-Cons don't feel all that great, they feel really small in your hand, and I always get cramps while playing it. I know people who have gotten third-party controllers because the Joy-Cons don't feel really good on their hand and they just get cramps. Now here's the thing. I take care of my Switch. I took care of my Switch like it was my fucking baby. And I took care of my Joy-Cons more than myself. And they started drifting. They started drifting like Lightning McQueen. And here's the thing, Nintendo, if you're watching this, I'm still waiting for my free Joy-Cons. I added you on Twitter. Respond. I spent $80 on those juicers. I know a lot of people with Joy-Con drift. And if your Joy-Cons aren't drifting, you're next. The sad part is that Nintendo actually had to give away free Joy-Cons because everyone's Joy-Cons were drifting. It's just pretty sad how this issue hasn't even been fixed yet, especially coming from like $1 million company. And I'm not done. The sadder part is that Nintendo actually released a newer version of the Switch called the Switch Lite. And that one started to get Joy-Con drift too. And the sad part is that you can't take off the Joy-Cons to replace them with new ones. So, big fucking L for Nintendo. Alright, so I was looking more into this, and apparently this dude's Nintendo Switch. Okay, wait, actually, before I go on, here's proof that they're actually drifting. Dude, look at this shit. This man has fucking alcohol and everything to stop it from drifting. You shouldn't have to do this. Like, here's the thing. You shouldn't have to do this on a fucking, like, on a Nintendo console. Like, dude, what? Nintendo is $1 million company, and it's having Switch Lites drift, their new fucking Switch, after the fucking old one has also had drifting. This shouldn't be an issue. This really shouldn't be. Like, okay, what I was gonna say is, like, this Nintendo Switch Lite has been drifting 3 days. 3 days, dude, after he fucking bought it. Like, how does that even happen, dude? Look at that! Huh? A man Zelda's walking by himself. Link. It's Link, dude. Oh my fucking god. Then the man Link is walking by himself. How? Dude, this is just embarrassing, dude. I'm telling you, dude.
This is just a yikes.
Alright, I'm actually tired of my shit drifting, dude. Let's see some videos on how to fix this shit, man. Let's say.
We done this like 2 months ago, and their Joy-Con is perfectly fine now. Let's see. So far, I have fixed these 3 Joy-Cons with this solution. This one, and this one. Now, this one is the only one that's left. Has Joy-Con grip. Oh, and if I want to add my friend code.
Oh my god.
Right here.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Why? It's just Sonic, dude. Okay, you know what? Let's just, 2020, fairies are welcome to my channel. Jesus Christ.
Look, what you guys want is you guys want a knife and
A knife?
electrical.
Well, hold on, this motherfucker wants me to use a knife? Hold on. Dude, what?
And then you want to lift up that flap,
What?
spray some of this in there. Oh, yeah.
Dude, what? This is a fucking joke, man.
So I'm gonna do that right now. Carefully. There. I'm gonna spray it under that little flap. Yep. I definitely did not jizz all over my Joy-Con.
Okay. Okay, we're done. Okay, we're done. You know what? Okay. Here's the proper way to fix the Joy-Con drift. Alright, so here is the Joy-Con that's drifting, and yeah, I'm gonna show you how to fix it. Alright, so here are the things you need, alright? So you're gonna need Febreze, so make sure it's the YT and Lily Blanco Liro, because if it's not, this method will not work. Make sure you have softening coconut orchid body lotion. That one's very important. You get to make it the Joy-Con nice and smooth and make sure it works perfectly. Okay, then after that you'll need Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and Call of Duty Ghost. Make sure you add that one. That one's really important. Alright, so the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna get under the Joy-Con control and you're gonna just spray it. That would just leave it out for a few seconds and it should fix the drifting in a few seconds. Then what you want to do to add that softening, you want to add the lotion on each button to even out the drift. Can we get a ka-chow in the comments below if you're still watching this? Because we're gonna fix the drift. And voila! I've actually worked with Nintendo in the past, so I actually know how to deal with these things. And now for the final nail in the coffin, how to fix this Joy-Con drift once and for all. We're gonna actually you're gonna go to your local toilet and you're gonna yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Next is the Switch's hardware. The Switch's storage is terrible. It prevents certain games from being on the Switch, and not only that, my little brother recently got Mortal Kombat 11 on the Switch, and not only did that play like complete shit, my brother had to delete every single game to download it. And the thing is that the game was physical. He got it physical. The Nintendo Switch's frame rate is also really bad. Every time I play a big game, it feels like I'm playing Sonic Unleashed. With how the Switch is, it's really hard for developers to port games to the Switch. The Nintendo Switch card only holds 32 gigabytes, when a PS4 disc and an Xbox fucking disc holds like 500. It's stupid how they sacrifice a disc for a tiny ass card that only holds like 30. The saddest thing is, even the PS Vita had more storage than the Switch. Another thing about the Switch is the lack of exclusives. Let's be honest, the only game to play on there is either Smash, Animal Crossing, Xenoblade, Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, Fire Emblem 3 Houses. No. The Switch doesn't have that many exclusives. Another thing is the lack of Virtual Console. It's the thing most people want. We should have Nintendo 64 games, Wii games, heck, even GBA games. It's literally perfect. They can do a lot with Nintendo Online. SNES Online is not a bad idea. It's just that you could add a lot more to it, especially for $20 a year. Add some GBA games, add some N64 games, add some GameCube games. That'll be a lot of fun with friends, and I'll definitely think that will keep the console alive for a really long while. Even more than it's supposed to last. I feel like the only reason the Switch did so well is because of the portability of the Switch. If the Switch wasn't portable, I feel like it would have flopped more than the Wii U. And I honestly think the Wii U was a lot better. It had more things to offer. I honestly had personally more fun with the Wii U. Obviously the Wii U isn't better, but I still think that the Switch had a lot less to offer than the Wii U, at least now. Like, it's been out for 3 years and we don't have a theme, we don't have a browser, we don't have Netflix. I just think like a lot of those things that can basically boost the Switch upwards. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just things that can help out the Switch and just make it a better console. Please don't shoot me in the comments. This is just what I think can make the console better. I just don't think it's all that great. And I just hope that Nintendo actually... Because the Switch has a lot of potential to be like one of Nintendo's like best console ever. But it's just that like there's a lot of things that they're on fixing and there's a lot of things that they can do to make this thing a lot better. But that's just me. I'm not a fucking like a game developer. Like, I don't know anything about it. This is just like my opinion on the whole thing. But yeah, please don't hate me. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Like the video if you liked it. You know, if you didn't like it, then fuck you. That's pretty much it. Follow my Twitter, twitter.com/thecoolguyf. Discord, if you want to be my friend. I don't know, dude. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and also, before I go, here's one of my friends explaining how the Wii U is better than the Switch. Just in case what I said wasn't enough. I don't know, dude. Anyways, peace.
The Switch fucking sucks, but my good friend, the Cook Guy Fo, is already explaining why it sucks, so let me explain why the Wii U is objectively better than the Switch and how facts don't fucking care about your feelings. First of all, the Wii U had more things to do other than just playing games. Throughout its life, it supported many programs and software for the player to use when they're not playing a game, such as Netflix, Hulu, Miiverse, and its own shitty version of Skype, to name a few. The console even had its own fucking browser to its name. Now we look at the Switch. Sure, it had Hulu and YouTube, but no Netflix? That fucking sucks. You know what else sucks? They didn't bring Miiverse over to the Switch. That's unforgivable. But anyway, back to Hulu and YouTube. The Wii U had the convenience of having YouTube and Hulu being available to you from the start. For the Switch, you have to fucking download them, which would probably take up more space than it should because the Switch has no fucking gigs. You know what else the Switch doesn't have? Games. Yeah, I said it. The Wii U has better games than the Switch. Can you tell me one game that the Switch has that is better than its Wii U counterpart? Mario Odyssey and New Horizons, but yeah, that's about it. A good portion of the Switch's library are just ports of Wii U games for $60 when the original game costs half the price. Also, the Wii U has Virtual Console. Yeah, the Switch sort of has it too, but for that I would have to pay $36 a year to play fucking Super Mario Brothers, whereas I could buy the game on my Wii U for like $4 and have that game for as long as my console operates. Speaking of $36 a year, I have to pay for online. That's it, that's my closing statement. I have to pay a monthly fee to play a mode in a game that I paid $60 fucking dollars for. Nintendo Switch?
You suck.